Okay, we're back. We just exercised a demon. We have not really increased steel production at all, but you know, I don't know. We haven't really increased it at all because it turns out I don't think we have enough coal. Let's go check on our. Let's go double check. If this doesn't work, then we need to probably pivot to making more. Of something else. But we were trying to fix steel beam production, which helps with our vertical things, whatever those are called. If we can't produce more steel, then we at least need to produce more rotors. Like, we need to take our whole rotor build and double it. There should be coal somewhere over here, though. Because getting that other coal tapped is, that's going to be a whole... This is a conveyor belt Mark II. Can we build a Mark III? I mean, I think we can. It takes the very same steel beams we... It all depends on what kind of coal patch this is, which I probably should have... It must be pure. Yeah, it's pure. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, we can do this. Mark II. Meaning this should be doing 240. Meaning this needs Mark III. And this is going to make us go so broke. And our power is going to be so bad. Let's do it. Flashlight? Not bad. Yeah, you guys can always... I give you permission to tell me when you need the flashlight on so you can see. Feel free. Oh, I'm trying to jump on the belt. I appreciate that, Panda. I really do. I had fully given up with watching so-called blind playthroughs that were streamed because they seemingly never ended up being even close to blind because of chat. Then I found this channel and community, and I was very happy to find out it can actually work thanks to everyone buying into the idea and having great mods. That means a lot, Garden Trilogy. Can I tell you a secret? So we have moderators on Discord, right? We have moderators here on... We need way more steel. Here on... Hold up, my brain hurts. Where is this coal? Is this the wrong fucking coal to be upgrading? This is the one that goes to power. We have moderators here on Twitch. We have moderators on Discord. We also have YouTube moderators. And I recognize how very silly it is to try and do a blind playthrough on the internet with people watching live. It seems dumb. It does not seem like it will work. We have made it work, which I'm very excited about, but it does not seem like it should work. And the secret I was going to tell you is that during... okay, let's grab 1,000,000 steel, and let's go upgrade this, which I think is probably at the one that's like all the way out here. Actually, let's build this part first, and then we'll upgrade it. When I ask people to be a YouTube moderator, or like when I bring them on board, the thing I was going to tell you is we have a little I have a little document that I give to them about moderating, and I say in that thing I say, hey, this is a really dumb thing we're trying to do. Like, this very likely will not work. Like, I really highly doubt that we are going to be able to manage to 100% of the time delete the comments we need to delete. You know, like, oh my god, it's all going from the wrong direction. It's like, it's fighting an impossible fight. But I also think it's worth fighting the fight. It requires a lot of, like, coordination and faith that people are gonna, you know, behave, but I think it's worth trying. I think it's really worth trying. But yeah, I can guess why there are not a lot of people trying to do actually thoroughly first-time blind playthroughs on... Boy, what the hell? Get out of here. Get out of here. This is my factory. Get out of here. Yeah, he fled. That's right. Oh, no! He died. Oh, he's still alive. Never mind. Like, it probably shouldn't, like... It makes sense why people don't... Why it's hard to have a blind playthrough on Twitch. Because you're asking the most from people. You're asking random strangers on the internet not to put their own needs before yours and like mess up the sort of thing where that only works if we all work together on it. It's like, it really shouldn't work. So at 30 per minute. Hold up. Anyways, that's the whole thought is. It really shouldn't work. Somehow we've managed it. I really hope we get to manage it. Hold up. Let me do some math real quick. What is the belt? What is the conveyor belt Mark III? It's only... No, it's 270. Oh, that's so many. That's so many. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so if we get a ton of steel, we can make this work. But we'll need to be like Mark II. Like... This should be 60, right? So then Mark II would be here. And here. And then I think everything prior to that should be like Mark III. And I don't have nearly enough steel to make this work. I so don't have enough steel to make this work. It's also why I have, like, I also have, I'm seeing some really lovely comments in the chat. Thanks for saying them, by the way. It's also why I have, like, no delusions about, like, my goal is not to hit, like, 1 million subscribers, right? Like, my like goals for the like growth and the size of our channel eventually here on Twitch and on YouTube, they're not like, oh yeah, we should be doing, you know, numbers like this creator or that creator. Like, we're doing a little bit of a niche thing, which I'm very comfortable with and I'm very happy about because I do not want to be famous. There's no way we're gonna have enough steel. There's truly no way. But I think that's related to the thing about like, there's no way like Jacksepticeye could live stream Outer Wilds. Like, I don't know. I guess like at some point, I guess your chat just has to become unreadable, right? Hey, did anybody believe in this prediction? How are you feeling? Okay, we've got a little bit of steel. I don't know. Let's go to the far end first and go from there. I need a super powered one of these. That's what I need. There it is. Honestly, I don't think even channels with 10 viewers can stream Outer Wilds without backseating. I mean, and that is the other part of it too, right? Is that like there are certain games I could not because it just would be the assumptions that like the level of blindness required for some games is too much to even have chat on. So that's what we do on YouTube. Sometimes it's just too great, the level of assumption. I think that's a Mercer sphere, but I don't have time. Gotta stand on this thing. Play Outer Wilds, by the way. If you have not, play Outer Wilds. Ryan basically plays the way I play, and it's the reason I've always said I could never stream myself because I'd bore people with how slow I play. But Ryan manages to do it well. It's because I'm a yapper. I think that is the honest to God truth. That is not a joke. I play so slow, and I think if I don't know. Had a Mark 1 belt this whole time? No. We've had a Mark 2. Okay, good. We only have 80 steel. There's no way. There's no way we're going to make it back. We're not even going to get close. Yikes. Yapping kind of required to be a good streamer, not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It helps with the specific kind of streaming I'm doing, but I debated throwing steel into the, we literally are out of steel already, into the dimensional depot, but there's no, we made it to here. We have to make it all the way back in order to make this work. I guess we could just divert steel from the other shit. I mean, I think this is all of it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Pink pony glove. To be frank, I was in doubt you would be able to make it to the object even if you started producing at the moment of the prediction. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I think it was never going to be close. And I don't think, frankly, we'll even get smart plate done because that would require us to be focusing on rotors about 20 minutes ago, and we're not because we're focusing on coal. So the good news is we will be close next time. We will be, like, next stream, we will get there, even if I have to handcraft 100 thingies. So that's honestly great news because we were not that close at the start of today's stream. We had none of the items made, etc. So, I love yapping, but I usually need another person because I struggle leading a conversation. So I love that about stream. I have to say, the hardest thing about streaming, which is not a particularly hard job, it's not like I'm trying to say that. The hardest thing about streaming, to this day, is the fact that like when chat goes quiet or chat goes dead or whatever, like it's impossible. We should chuck Somersloops in here. We should have done it a year ago. Damn it. We should have done that a year ago. When chat goes quiet and you're responsible for sort of like, you know, coming up with the next thing or the next part's tough. You're a good yapper, but you're also very good at vocalizing your thought process while you play. I doubt that's as easy as you make it look. Oh boy. I mean, listen, guys, we don't need to compliment Ryan today. At the very least, I have a bunch of practice. You know? Like, I've just done it for 5 years. Like, and I say this very often, but I will say it again now in case anybody is hearing it for the first time today. The best advice I ever got about streaming was do not tell people you go, and not that anyone's asking for advice here, but I'm going to say it because it illustrates this point. Tell no one that you are going live for the first week that you stream. Because what that does, like, don't tell your friends, don't tell anybody. What that does is it means you have to, we should probably just grab power shards too, right? No, doubled will perfectly fill the belt. What that does is it ensures that nobody will show up to your stream because people do not find 0 viewer streamers almost at all, especially, like, almost rarely. Almost never. And that ensures that you will have to stream to nobody and talk to yourself. And that is the most useful skill as a streamer is you have to talk to yourself. And then luckily, eventually, hopefully, people show up. And when they do, you can talk to them too. Oh, talking while you do stuff is hard. The other thing is that, like, when my brain isn't good, I really struggle with it. Like, if my brain is having a bad day, I struggle. This I should have done so long ago. I'm so mad. I could have doubled my steel. Like, well, we won't do it forever, but I could have doubled my steel 30 minutes ago, and that might have gotten us a lot closer. Damn. Okay, that's going to have to be that. I mean, we could grab all this steel and just go try and make this coal thing happen. I don't know. Because then it makes more steel. This is why I love games like this. The current problem is we do not have enough steel to make Mark III belt, which will allow us to make steel at a faster rate, which solves our original problem. It's so good. I love it when factory games are like this. We're dead on steel. We need steel to make the belt, which will make steel faster. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, there's steel backed up over here. Oh shit. I should have thought of this forever ago. When I first started watching Breath of the Wild, I was a little annoyed at the constant reminder to not backseat. But now being here for over a year, I realize it's absolutely necessary and some people need it beat into them. That is maybe the most annoying part of the job. I love my job. It's amazing. I'm a big fan. Having to daily remind myself other people are not aware of how this works as well as you are. They do not know that what they're saying is backseating. They do not know what that means. They do not, like, the definitions. There's a lot of definitions, and they're not privy to the same knowledge you are. And you just have to keep saying it, and you have to keep saying it very patiently. That's the... It's a little bit of a hard part of the job. Steel for days? We got steel for days. It makes total sense, that advice. If I pop into a stream just looking for something to have on the side, if the streamer isn't talking even just to themselves, I'm not sticking around for long. Otherwise, it's like watching a silent movie. And, I mean, yeah, people come to Twitch for all kinds of reasons, right? Like, some people just want to see the gameplay. I'm sure people turn away every day because of how much I talk and how little I focus. I'm sure. There's a million reasons to come, to come to a website like this and to watch people make stuff. But my skills are not in focusing and or playing well. My skills are in yapping. I'm definitely not comfortable in front of a camera, so I could never stream. I get all awkward. I wouldn't say never. I mean, if you're not looking for encouragement here, then ignore me. But I wouldn't say that means never. I think this is just Mark II, right? Wait, this is Mark III. Fuck. Where did it turn to Mark III? It's hard to tell the difference between 2 and 3. Is it the dots again? Yeah, it's the dots. It's the lights. Plenty of people find ways to be entertainers on Twitch or streamers without cameras, without microphones even. Without cameras is more common than without microphones. What the fuck? Oh, it can't go in my inventory. Yeah, that checks out. No, I'm not gonna leave reinforced iron plate. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, it is like getting over and getting past the like hearing your own voice on a video or on the, some people, and I don't know how they do it. Some people, when they stream, they also have their own voice audio playing back in their ears so that they can know how it sounds. That is not a thing I could ever do. I don't think a lot of people do that, but some people apparently do that, and that would drive me crazy. I don't like hearing my own voice, even after doing it for a day job for years, This is where I'm like, I should just be getting a fucking truck, Like, at this point, build a truck, have things mine into a storage container, have a whole fleet of trucks, I don't know. I still want to try that out as a potential solution at some point to this whole problem. But like to the problem of moving resources over a long distance. I want to try it at some point. Ah. That's Mark 3. Okay. I'm stuck. Help, Ada. I'm stuck. Step AI. Is that something? Is that a good joke? Oh my god, we're gonna make it with steel. We have so much steel. We're gonna make it. Wait, that's not right. Wait, fuck, that's not right. Shit, no. This is not right. Why am I feeding it from 2 separate lines? This should be one line that does it all. It should be. Because it should do 270. Hold up. 8 times 30 is 240. Yeah, 8 times 30 is 240. And we should have 270 on this belt. So this is unneeded. This right here is unneeded. Does it matter that I undo this? Probably not, but if we're gonna put it all on one belt, let's just make it nice and look a little bit better than it fucking does right now. Okay, what else is new? Mess that up. Mark 3. Mark 3. You can tear this whole thing down. As we upgraded the belt itself. So, this should be Mark 3. Oh my god, no. The conveyors. I literally always forget about this stuff. Do I have a conveyor that will even move this fast? Otherwise, I really do need to do the other thing. Wait, where is it? Logistics. Mark 3. Oh my god, I always forget about that problem. Oh, thank god. Woo! That's the kind of thing I was talking about. I don't know if you didn't remember the trucks or were just ignoring them. I'm sure there are things in this game I have forgotten. Forgotten. I'm 100% sure. I would say generally, and this is probably incorrect, but I think rather than forgetting that things exist in the game, mostly I am, at this point, just overwhelmed with too many potential options. Like, there's things I want to try, but I just don't know if... But I have other ideas in the works, or like I'm still trying to make sense of this whole world that we're building here. And like, yeah, trucks. That was like an idea for a while, but I just have too many other things I'm trying to like build a system at the same time. I don't know. An anonymous gifter gifted one to Crass. Yo, thank you. Thanks so much. Have you ever gotten bored or DNF'd a game that you were doing a playthrough of? I was trying to think if I have DNF'd a game. I've definitely DNF'd games on Twitch. Megan and I get bored of co-op games constantly. Like, we didn't finish Grounded. We didn't finish quote unquote 7 Days to Die, although it's kind of hard to finish it. Why is this not moving fast enough? Because it's doing the thing, which is that has to fill up with extra, because it's currently getting about 60 and sending 120 this way, and then this thing's sending 60 this way, and then so when those fill, this should trickle down, and then I need to hook up the outputs. Oh, Night in the Woods, you're so right. And frankly, Pikmin 2. I did exactly one stream of Pikmin 2, but then we were way busy with other stuff. Yeah, so there... Oh, that looks creepy. So yeah, there are games that I DNF on Twitch Night in the Woods was one, which sucks because I was having a lot of fun, but we were just overwhelmed with games. Uh-oh. Are you guys just spawning back in? Where's your nest? I need to blow up your nest. If I put a ramp here, are you going to be able to, like, climb up here? I'm trying to think what else. DNF. Did not finish. Was my nickname in high school. What? I'm sorry. Listen. Listen. It's fine. Okay, here's my new thought. I think... Oh, Jesus. Here's my real thought is that I think I like Mark III better than I like Mark II. Reinforced iron plate or... Mark II is still very valuable. I think we make all of these Mark II. And then we... put merger... Oh, no. Our inventory is so bad. Please let me chuck stuff in here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll be right back. We gotta go chuck stuff. I broke our steel. Gotta go chuck stuff in the sink. What was I gonna say? Am I gonna get banned if I admit that I did not finish Hollow Knight? No, but my opinion of you will lessen. I mean, technically, I DNF'd Hollow Knight as well. Technically. You know, I mean, there's still something to finish that I have not finished. Do you plan on finishing Valheim? Megan and I would love to finish Valheim. We were talking about last week how we would like to. I don't know what finish looks like, though, is the thing we were basically talking about. Is it's like, I don't know. Actually, let's keep the coal because we can chuck it in this thing. Let's just chuck some iron in here. We have too much now that it's in the thing. We have too much reinforced iron plate because we're upgrading all this Mark II belt. Sorry, the thing I was going to say about Valheim is I don't know if there is a finish line in the game yet. And so Megan and I would want to, like, determine for ourselves what our finish line would be. And then get back to it. Shit, that was not what I meant to do. But that's a question for a Valheim stream, because we should tackle that on a Valheim stream, which we were hoping to do this week, but then things got in the way. So hopefully soon. This is wood. We chuck it over here. I don't think I've ever DNF'd something on YouTube, though. I tend to make absolutely... Wrong button. I tend to make absolutely sure if I'm going to play something on YouTube that I have the capacity to commit to finishing it. I don't think I've DNF'd anything on YouTube. I have probably, like, moved a little bit quicker towards the finale of a game than I otherwise would have. I'm trying to think if there's a good example. I mean, I could have played both. Frankly, I could have played Breath of the Wild for even longer. I could have played Witcher 3 for even longer, but those were not, like, I did not end those because I was bored or tired. I ended them because the games are so enormous that it's hard to pick a finish line, you know? I was coming over here to dump stuff in the sink, and then I was going to drop these hatcher remains, or whatever they're called, and then I was going to go finish setting up the steel. Oh my god, Wandersong was a DNF. You're right, Wandersong was a DNF. Well, it was not a DNF. This is the other thing, is that we used to do Wheel of Games, which is a thing where you could suggest a game to get played, and if it won, like, basically a raffle, then I would play at least one stream of it. There's plenty of games that I did not, you know, there's plenty of games I did not play more than one stream of, but that's basically what was promised. I think I only played one stream of Wander Song, which is kind of a bummer because I liked it. And I probably should have played more, but... Okay, this is filling up like we said it would. That's good. I was here to do... the output for steel beams, I think. No, the output for steel ingots. RIP Starbound. Seriously, RIP. God damn it. I get sad even thinking about these because I really enjoyed Starbound. I really enjoyed Wander Song, Night in the Woods, like yeah. Merger. Yeah, absolutely, Jab. I'm trying to think how I would like... One more, right? Yeah, one more, but we don't need a... These come out at 30. So this is a full belt right here. And then this one right here is a Mark II. Normal, and then Mark II. And then we need to make sure... What just happened? Need to make sure that it is Mark II the entire way. And then it can support 2 machines, meaning this one can go to support 2 other machines. So... Oh boy. I missed the Wheel of Games. No, that's not what I meant. Shit. I missed the Wheel of Games as well. I do not miss running it. I think that was Mark II and it did not need to be. I do miss it though. Evo, every time the wheel is mentioned, Evo feels a shiver down their spine. It's true. It's true. Okay, so this should be around 60 as soon as this thing gets filled. Yeah? I think. Oh, yeah. Let me take a little bit of that back, actually. Games that aren't finished are rough for me. Played Terraria when there were only 3 bosses. I struggled to get into it and finish after the final update because I beat the incomplete version as they came out. Yeah. You say you missed it, but didn't you do like 3 wheels in the last year? Yeah, what Jeff said, actually. I miss it, but we still keep doing it, kind of. Although every time I'm like, this is the last one. Listen, this is going to be ugly as sin, but I don't care, okay? It's going to be ugly, but it's because the Sam is in the way. I still hit the wrong button every time. Now, where was this brought from? This was brought from... It needs to be brought from somewhere else. It needs to be brought from, like, here. God, that's ugly. Jesus. It's okay. I think this works, though, right? Like, isn't that basically how that goes? Mark II? And then this should be Mark II. Dang, I think we're really cooked today on stream. Like, I think these are blocked up, which is even not making sense. Why are these blocked up? Why the hell are these blocked up? They're making 30 per minute. A Mark II contains 120. Because their output's probably just full because of the because it stopped for a second. Okay. So from here, I think we need to oh boy, never mind. I can't do that. Oh, would you look at that? If it ain't the same thing it always is. Conveyor belt not fast enough. I loved the whole this is a random game for one stream vibe. It gave a lot of small game spotlight and also made it easy to just hang out in one stream during phases where most stream games were really long and hard to keep up with. I get that. Yeah, I get that. I don't... How do I phrase this? I think there is something that is... I think you're 100% right. There's something that is missing without that. I also feel like if I had to choose, I prefer... And I don't know that it is this easy. I don't think it is a choice exactly, right? If I had to choose, though, I prefer having... Where's this lineup? Like there. I just prefer having long playthroughs running. I prefer finishing things. I prefer having long playthroughs running. I know that makes it... Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Come at me. Eat. See ya! I know that makes it hard to like stop in or drop in on a game that you're maybe not. On the one hand, right? Like if you don't feel like you can really like I know it's hard to drop in on episode 90 of a game you missed the first 7 episodes of or whatever, right? The first 7 streams of. On the other hand, the feeling of investment where you've seen all of... I do not do a very good job at skipping between belts, between belt types so easily. On the other hand, the investment of a community that is like, oh, I've seen all of it and now I'm super interested. Like, that's huge and fun. So, here's how I would phrase it. I do miss I know what you mean about the random game for one stream thing. I don't... the first day of a game, I spend so much time being like, yeah, the game is... Like, when we first played Satisfactory, right? Every stream for the first, like, 10 streams, 5 streams, 10 streams, whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like Subnautica. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like that. You just do a ton of reintroducing the game, which is fine. Like, I'm happy to do it. It ain't my favorite part of it, though. I like, you know. If that makes sense. I also just, I personally, I think we're just more of a playthrough channel, you know? Like, I think we're just more of a, like, we're doing a playthrough of. We're variety for sure. But I think, and by that I mean, like, it's just where I'm comfortable, you know? I love long series. I just like the little break every once in a while, for sure. And I also, I get what you mean, and it's an important thing, because it's like, there are streams of my friends who I will not, you know, who I will decide not to show up to because I'm like, well, right, but it's on day 7 of a game, 7 of 8 of a game that I don't know anything about, so, like, the odds of me, like, being able to get invested, it's too late for that, right? Like, okay, steel beam is now. And these are crafting with these, which we probably shouldn't do? I don't know. Hold up. 30 per minute. This needs to go up a level. Because these are 60, and then this is another... Oh my god, it took them out of my inventory. Oh, I didn't know that. When you copy paste, it'll even grab a thing out of your inventory. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, I kind of think we just leave it for now. We know where all of our Somersloops are, which is on our steel beam production. So it should be like a perfect 120, I think. Yeah, it should be. So let's go make sure the belt is marked 2 the entire time. Long playthroughs are more motivating to actually play because there's a sense of goal accomplishment versus one-off games. You're constantly stuck in learning a new game over and over without making much actual progress. Yeah. I also think it's partially just like, I like playing things that I feel very, that I feel like my, I feel invested in, frankly. And it's like, if a game ends up getting a longer playthrough, it's often that I just felt invested. Either I decided to be invested or I felt invested. You know. Okay. So we have to wrap this up in the next couple minutes because I need to get off at 4. So we failed, for sure. But we have increased our steel production greatly, which is exciting. Greatly increased our steel production. We also got all those things on the belt, minus the last item. Let me just double check this real quick. 15 per minute. So we're good if this is only 60. That's fine. Did I continue this as tier 2 then? I don't know. If that is full, then it will be, then tier 2 is fine. I think we can leave this at tier 1. Because over here, we're only going to be doing 1 belt in, right? Oh my god, we needed a second belt to be making these faster? Jesus Christ. There's no way. We did all that work just to get this belt full. Oh boy. Crass, thank you for the follow. Oh. I just cracked my neck so hard. We need more steel on this belt right here. We took 8 foundries. Is this correct? We took 8 foundries. Bye, Lumella. Eight foundries to turn out 240 steel ingots per minute. To turn that into 60... No, with Somersloops, to turn that into 120 steel beams per minute. And between our... whatever it is over there that takes 60 and this, we are still so dead on steel beams. That's insane. Steel beams are just like steel in Factoria. Sorry, I said the name of the F word. Just like steel in the other... It's impossible to keep up. Encased industrial beams. That's right. So, Jesus, that's wild. And we're not even making a full belt of encased industrial beams, let alone a full belt... I mean, like, let alone any vertical... whatchamacallit per minute. What it's called? What is this shit called? Versatile framework, not vertical framework. Versatile framework. Damn. There was a discussion in spoilery chat about whether or not the prediction should be given should be canceled. I mean, with all due respect to spoilery chat, I knew what I was. With all due respect to spoilery chat, we're paying out the pinkies. I knew what I was predicting. What I was making the prediction on. Yeah, you're good, Carly. If you could pay out pinkies, that'd be amazing. I could pay it out too, if not. Sorry, Bluebees. I knew what I said when I did it. This will be impossible. But I'm happy we did the prediction because it drove me to play speedy. And we got there. It's just... we just need more. Oh boy, I just realized Somersloops should be higher up the chain. Somersloops should be as high up the chain as possible because you take your valuable materials and you double them. So frankly, we should probably be Somerslooping like this because... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Productivity should go as high up the chain as possible because you already did the work to turn it into something else, which means that our steel beams over there shouldn't even have Somersloop, which means we need to double it in order to fill this in. Oh, my God. I bet 10 shots I won 11. Let's go. Thank yous are paid. Thank you, Carly. Oh, my God. We're going to need steel forever. We're going to need more steel. Let's update the to-do list before we get out of here, though. Somebody said, would you ever make your save available for this game? I could find a way if people are interested in that. I didn't even know you could do that. How do I access? There it is. Frames. That's vertical framework, right? Yeah, done. Stators, no. More steel ingots, yes. More steel beams, yes. But we still need more steel beams. Place to grab bulk materials, I'm going to call that no. I'm going to say that our big problem of a place to grab bulk materials is solved by the depot. And I have to say, lest it be said that I'm being too critical of this game, I don't feel like I am. I'm critical of how I'm learning the game, which is slowly, and I'm comparing it too much to Factorio. But I think the depot is ingenious. I think it is the best thing. I love it. I love the idea of the depot. I want it on everything. I want the depot to be a part of every single build I make so that we always have everything available in the depot if we need it. That'd be amazing. The depot is genius. Wherever I go, I can have whatever I want. Oh my God, it's amazing. Hal Jameson says, I don't know how the shad economy works here. I went all in and now I feel bad. Uh-oh. Did you go all in pink or blue? Ryan, have you watched Arcane? I'm assuming no. I've watched the first episode of Arcane. You went in all in on pink? Oh, don't feel bad. You made a killing. How much did you make? You made a killing, my friend. Okay, we're backed up, though. Why are we backed up? Shouldn't we be using it at such a good rate? Mark II. This is... Okay, we have to solve this one last thing. Why are we backed up? We shouldn't be. Oh, because it's coming out at 120, and we have a theoretical 60 draw here and 60 draw at the end. But this one is not drawing, meaning that at some point it slows down to a Mark... It also slows down to a Mark 1 belt, meaning this slows down. So let's just go ahead and make it Mark 2, because if this isn't running, then somewhere up here, this... It's not going to mean that this gets any better, right? I mean, it would be dumb to... Here's what I'm thinking. I cannot, in good conscience, make this... Yeah. I cannot make this 120 and hook it up to those two as well, because this will not reliably be 120 because we have drawing from other places. So we have to make our own belt here with 60 on it to make these two work. That's just going to take some time. I don't know that we need to do it either. We can just leave it there. Because if we're not trying to get done by 4, we're just trying to get it done, it will get done. So, anyways, sorry, I'm way too focused. Oh boy. There's no way I could go back before 1.0. The depot dramatically changed the game. So the depot is new to 1.0. Front seat question, yes or no? Depot is new to 1.0? Damn. That's wild. Yeah, that's a huge quality of life. How the fuck? Oh, boy. This is a rhetorical question. How the fuck did people play? Oh, boy. Oh boy, I'm in pain, and I'm not even having to actually do it. The people who played the game, I'm sure, were in pain. Oh boy. Depot's a good ad. That's a great feature. It's also just cool the way it's tied into the research. I have to stop the episode and the stream here. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out. We had some really good talks today. Holy cow. Hal Jameson says, Ryan, I want to say I'm so proud of the progress made on this stream and the last. Seeing those numbers go up in the corner of your screen is very satisfactory. Listen, is the factory still 14 times slower than I would like it to be? Yes. Is it still 28 times slower than it needs to be? Yes. But we are progressing. We are progressing. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, friends. Steven, thank you for the very sweet sub to a very sweet message. Thank you, thank you. Bye, YouTube. Bye.